What a wonderful Monday morning.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I don't think we could ask for much more.
No, not really. Not this time of the year.
How about we get this train going?
Let's get her going.
Oh, yeah.
Like that sound.
It's one of those Monday mornings. It's a great day.
Yeah.
Mr. Mahomes.
To be a Chiefs fan.
Yeah, to be a Chiefs fan.
Yeah.
Way to go, Missouri.
Wonderful.
Kansas City Chiefs. Is that okay to say?
It is.
Like, is it Kansas City Chiefs, or is it Missouri Kansas City Chiefs?
It's Missouri's Kansas City Chiefs.
I'd say so. There's more fans here for sure.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But they are everywhere, though.
Well, you know, they like being that. I mean, you like it.
I like them. I'm originally from Ohio, so I've liked them since then.
Well, they're your number one.
Yes.
Well, welcome to Morning Crankers this beautiful Monday. Remember, you can catch us everywhere great podcasts live. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. That's 5 days a week.
5 days.
Or should I say morning?
Well, it'd be 5 mornings a week.
Yeah, 5 mornings, 5 days. It's all good for everybody else, right?
Yeah.
Well, today, I want to thank Williams Family Motors out of Buffalo, Missouri for coming through in a pinch for you.
Oh, they did.
Great people, great
Yes.
cars. Williams Family Motors, if you want to talk to them, 417-733-8100. That's 417-733-8100.
Yes.
Talk to the good people up at Williams Family Motors because they're the ones that are allowing this broadcast to come through in all its glory today.
Yes. And
So-
they will do you right.
All right, tell me a little bit about the game.
Oh, yeah. How about those Chiefs last night?
Oh, we love it. What do you think?
Love it, man. It's this is what dreams are made of for me. You know, I'm a big Chiefs fan, and you know that.
Three-peat. I mean, three-peat. We're
Going
talking
for the
three-peat.
Yeah, it's never happened in the NFL.
Has it happened in the NHL?
Never happened in the NHL.
It has happened in the NBA.
And it has happened in the NHL. It has happened in the NBA.
Soccer?
And I'm not sure about soccer.
Cricket?
Not sure about those sports.
Yeah, see, well,
That's
to me,
outside my realm of knowledge.
okay, how about lacrosse?
I kind of starting to follow that sport.
Fencing?
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, see. Yeah, we don't know everything, but we pretend we do because it's Morning Crankers.
That's right. That's exactly right.
So, you know, I was very disappointed. I thought the Commanders were going to be like, you know, putting the smack down.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, you know, everybody says don't complain about the refs.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm there.
Well, I'm not. I'm on the opposite side of that because I watched the game today. In that Commanders game, now there were bad calls on both sides.
Oh, yeah.
There were, but about 90% of them came against the Commanders.
True.
Okay. Now, I've been watching that this year, and, you know, some people will say, like the Chiefs, that, no, it's just because they're winning. But I saw one of the biggest Chief fans there are, and he's like, you know, it's about time that calls started going our way. And he put together this thing that showed obvious calls that should have went the other way this year. But then he played this video, and it had, I don't know, probably 30 different clips from previous years where you guys didn't get the call.
Fact. Yeah, I mean, I can vouch for that because I remember seeing several games where there were bad calls against us.
Do you think that the refs sometimes help out?
I don't think so. They can
I'm
if they
talking about KC. I'm talking about
this is what I believe. I personally believe that the refs are not there to help out. I believe that they struggle with their job and they can't perform to the max that they should. Basically, they miss a lot of calls.
Okay.
And I think it's just as bad as MLB. I think MLB umpires are the worst. But
So what do you think? You remember the Ed Hockey League days?
yes.
Okay, well, now we got Brian Hockey League.
Right.
Okay. You know, I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep. I know.
It can be one of them things. So anyway, so we've got the Philadelphia Schmeagles
Yeah.
facing the Missouri Kansas City Chiefs.
Yes.
Okay. Good or bad Super Bowl?
I think it'll be a good Super Bowl, but I think we're going to pull it out.
See, here's the thing. I think that Kansas City's run defense is pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, I know a lot of people say they're not, but here's the thing. I didn't know this, but Jalen Hurts, what do you think he's averaging for pass yards per game?
Oh, gosh. I would say pass yards,
Pass yards per game, Jalen Hurts.
probably 120.
It is. 120 after today's performance.
Yeah.
He went into it getting 130.
Yeah.
Now, their rushing yards today was 232 at 7.9 yards per carry.
Wow.
So, what it's going to be is the awesome passing attack of the Kansas City Chiefs
Yes.
versus the Philadelphia Eagles' staunch running game.
Yep.
And I think it's what it's going to come down to is, can Kansas City stop the run,
And can they stop the pass?
or can Eagles stop the pass? That's what it's going to be.
Yep.
It's going to be a wonderful freaking Super Bowl. I'm
think
so
so.
happy. You know, every time the Kansas City Chiefs win, we win here in the Springfield area.
Yeah, we do.
You know, Springfield, Branson, all the way up from Kansas City, even St. Louis
Yeah.
wins because of all the money that comes pouring into this state.
Right.
And it's a little bit of pride, like, hey, you know what? The team from my state kicked your state's, you know what?
We're in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So, anyways, it's wonderful to be here. We're finally 5 days a week.
Yes.
Okay. We had a lot of people to thank, but we're not going to thank them today because it's Monday.
Right.
Okay. Now it's more on Monday, right?
More on Monday.
Which I like.
Or
It's
Monday.
one of my favorite.
Or as I always used to say, Monday Fun Day.
Monday Fun Day or more on Monday.
Or more on Monday.
So we're kind of a PG-13. Is there like a PG-13R?
Kind of, I would say, yeah.
Okay, so like I think that we're
That would be an NR, right? No rating?
no. Well, here's the thing. If okay, and most of the folks that we're talking to probably watched some 80s movies, okay?
Right.
The R rating from back in the day
Yeah.
was way, way different than the R rating there is today.
Yes.
Okay. Like if you saw a pair of boobies
Yeah.
in an R movie before, that was it.
Yeah.
Okay. You pretty much see almost everything in an R rated movie today,
Yeah.
you know, but which I don't think is good. I'm just saying.
Right.
Okay. So there's this story, and I thought, you know, it is more on Monday. So I'm going to read it. Is that okay with you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So, man killed after ping pong ball sex toy electrocuted him during the Masturbation. Do you know what that spells? Flogging the dolphin.
Yeah.
Can we say that?
Yeah,
Is that better? Flogging the dolphin.
Can we keep it PG? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, warning, graphic content.
Yes.
Okay. 30-year-old guy from the Czech Republic was found dead with a ping pong ball up his gluteus maximus.
Ooh.
And his pencil zapped to high heaven after trying to gratify himself. Okay, I'm not kidding. True story. This man has died after electrocuting himself with a ping pong ball Schmeck's toy. He put up his derriere in a blizzard bid to gain some form of gratification. The mad medical moment was detailed by doctors from the University Hospital or Hadrek Kralov in the Czech Republic via a medical journal of legal medicine. You know, how would you like, I mean, okay, so it's not bad enough that they find you like this, okay, Bzzz, with your pencil. Like, you know, could you imagine? But literally, this case is so crazy that you're now in a medical journal, a serious, like Czech legal medical journal forever.
Well, he checked himself and wrecked himself. That's
Yes, wrecked him, damn near killed him. No, it did.
It did.
No.
Oh, he did.
According to the experts, the male was just 30 years old when he was tragically killed by the accident. He was trying to satisfy, okay, get this, multiple atypical fetishes all at one time, including body wrapping, cross-dressing, derriere masochism, self-fetishism, and lower abdomen stimulation with electrical mechanical massage devices.
Wow.
What do you think about that?
Wow. It just blew his mind.
this is the worst, man. So his parents are at the door, and his parents couldn't get in. They were a little bit older.
Right.
So his body was found like this by a team of firemen that had to break in to his apartment. He was found wearing a one-piece woman's swimsuit, according to the New York Post, and his lower limbs and neck were bound with plastic and rope. There was a one-handed electric massage machine, if you can picture what that is, next to him, which he had been using on his, with a ping pong ball in his derriere.
Wow.
His passing away was ruled an accidental fatal electrocution after the massage machine failed and left him with burns on his unit, his pencil. So experts stated that the man had schmexual behavior patterns involving unusual and socially unacceptable practices. They added that autoerotic experimenters sometimes combined several paraphilic mechanisms, both potentially lethal and non-lethal. So I'm reading this story, right? And I'm like, okay, definitely a moron.
Definitely.
Okay, super moron. Is it okay to say that?
Yeah, it is.
And then I started looking at some of the words in this story. Like, did you catch any that you just like autoerotic experimenters, all is one word?
Yeah, that's
a little weird, huh?
It is weird.
Okay, so I went through and I wanted to know what are some top words that people just invented that kept going. Okay. How about this? Have you ever heard the word kerfuffle?
No, I haven't.
Kerfuffle. Can you use it in a sentence? Try to use it in a sentence.
I kerfuffled my way through the crowd.
Okay, well, that means a state of commotion or fuss.
Okay.
Kerfuffle.
I guess that's happened when people get my way at the store.
Okay. Have you ever been angry before?
Yeah, I think we all have.
Okay, so now this is a weird one. It's defenestration.
Okay.
That's the act of throwing someone out of a window.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Where do they get literally, where do they get these?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, here's one that we've all heard that actually wasn't a word that was, just brought up. It was slang that became a word. It's called gimmick.
Yeah.
Okay, use gimmick in a sentence.
Oh. His gimmick that he uses is a wrong idea.
Okay, I was going to say, the ping pong ball gimmick. But yeah.
Went the wrong way.
Yeah, it wrecked him, man.
Can't rectify that situation.
Yeah, that was a terrible situation.
Yes, it was.
How about blenophobia?
You say glenophobia?
Blenophobia. Blenophobia.
Blenophobia.
It's an extreme fear of slime. Okay. Now, again, don't know where it came from. How about this one? Fadaisy. Now, I think I've heard this before. Have you heard fadaisy?
Fadaisy?
Yeah.
I think I have.
Fadaisy. A silly or obvious remark. Fadaisy. So say something silly.
That's just fadaisy, man. That's just fadaisy.
Well,
you know that.
Yeah. Well, you got to learn to use it. You know, like you have a charming personality, and then I would say, "Oh, that's fadaisy."
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Okay. How about this? Cacography. Cacography. It's bad handwriting. Like, Dan, you've got terrible cacography. Have you heard that one?
I've never. No.
Okay. How about this one? Someone who wanders at night. Okay. Now we could actually term your dating life this. It's called noctavagant.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Noctavagant. Someone who wanders at night. After reading that, I was like, there's got to be some other words. Like they're just making up words now. And I'm like, I wonder if this is an AI story or if it's a real story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Kind of makes you think that.
Well, it does. It does. Today, I don't know if you know this, but it's Vietnam Peace Day. It's Holocaust Remembrance Day. It's National Chocolate Cake Day.
Ooh.
And National Bubble Wrap Day. You know,
Wow.
weren't we just talking about, like cardboard or something, like National Cardboard Day?
Yeah.
Well, National Bubble Wrap Day, it's a little better. On a scale of like 1 to 10, Cardboard Day's got to be like 0.01.
Right.
Okay, and National Bubble Wrap, there's some fun stuff you can do with bubble wrap.
Yeah.
Okay, like everybody likes to snap bubble wrap.
Yeah.
Some people like it so much, you could give them bubble wrap and they'd be happy with that as a present.
That's it. It sounds silly, but I know some people that would.
Yeah. That's awfully fadazy of you.
It's awful for days.
So, anyways, as we're going through this, I was wondering, who are some of the very famous people that have said the dumbest things? Do you remember Dan Quayle?
Yeah.
Okay, he was like a walking comedy machine.
Yeah.
But he didn't talk about it or say stuff to be funny. And that's what was like, he was just being naturally dumb.
Right.
Okay. Listen to this quote. I, Dan Quayle, have made good judgments in the past, and I've made good judgments in the future. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, how about George Bush? Give me your best George W.
Which one? The older one or
the younger one?
Oh, the younger one. Oh, boy. Junior. Ah, man. I know I could do the elder one, but I don't know about junior. I could try it.
But let's just try it,
Yeah, it could be a little bit of yeah, I think we're going to be all right,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
we'll
enough.
skip that one.
We're just going to wait on that.
I think
for
we'll
a
just
little
go
bit.
ahead and stick with the.
Okay. Yeah.
Back to our episode.
Yeah. Okay. So here's George W. Bush. Well, the evildoers, they underestimated me. Okay.
Wow.
This guy ran the free world. Okay. Well, here, we're going to talk about Joe Biden because, we pick on people with equal opportunity.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun.
Yeah, I remember him saying that.
Okay. Sarah Palin once said that she could see Russia from her house.
Yeah, I've heard her say that.
Well, she does live in Alaska.
Yeah, so that makes sense.
Well, I don't know. Maybe if she had a telescope, but I'm pretty sure it's still thousands of miles. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. How about Nancy Pelosi? This has to be give me a good Nancy Pelosi expression.
Nancy Pelosi expression? Well,
okay. No. It's got to be high pitched, and you got to talk like you're fluidly drunk.
Yeah, I know. That's why I get right. So,
yeah.
But,
okay, I'll just read it.
Just read it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have to pass the bill so you can find out what's in it. Okay.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
She was definitely drunk when she read that.
Now, my two favorite. Okay, this was a statement by Barack Obama, and it was a gaffe, but it was so funny that, they say that he's the silver tongue. He is the best ever, right? Barack Obama in 2008 said, I've now been in 57 states. I think I have one left to go. Okay.
So he believes there's 9 more states than everybody else.
Well, I guess. And do you remember Hank Johnson?
Yeah.
You do remember?
I do remember.
Probably the dumbest congressman ever in the history of America. Hank Johnson, I remember he was talking, and he was dead serious. They were talking about an island. Okay, do you remember that?
Yeah.
And he was worried because he wanted those people to come here, and he's like, my fear is that the whole island will become so overly populated that it will tip over and capsize.
Yes, I remember.
Do you remember that crap?
I remember it.
Well, Hank Johnson.
Funny memories there.
What do you got to say about that?
It's just crazy funny, man. I mean, what comes to their mind? They have these. They're mostly lawyers anyway. You figure, and they always brag about their intelligence level.
Well, but okay.
Sometimes it makes you wonder.
If you were Hank Johnson's constituents, and you heard him say that, like, I'm afraid that the island's going to flip over.
I could never take him serious.
Well, not only could I take me serious, but every person that I ran into that I knew was floating down that side of the aisle, I couldn't even have a conversation with them anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like,
The Isle of Disaster.
you are the damn dumbest people that God ever graced the earth with. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
I just couldn't do it. But anyways, that's just some funny. I mean, hey, we went from the sponsor, Williams Family Radio. We went from that. We talked about Missouri Chiefs.
Yes.
Yeah. Kansas City Chiefs. I like to call them the
Chiefs.
Missouri Chiefs, but they're literally the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yes.
Okay, great for us. That's awesome. We go from that to Ping Pong Boy.
Yeah.
Okay, then more on Monday. Then we go to words that kind of have a meaning today.
Yeah.
Which one was your favorite?
Oh, the one that
The cacography?
Yeah, that one got me cracking up.
Yeah, I like Fadaisy.
Yeah.
That's a little Fadaisy.
Yeah.
Or Noctavagent.
Yeah.
That was a
that
pretty
was probably
good one, too.
number 2.
Yeah.
And that was
Yeah. So, I do want to go through something important today. But before that, I want to talk about something that I saw today. The 12th annual Midwest Regional Beer, Wine, Cheese, and Chocolate Festival date has been announced. According to a press release, the festival will return to the Ozark Empire Fairgrounds on Saturday, February 8th from 12 p.m. to 4. 12 to 4. You got that?
got it.
February 8th. The event is restricted to guests aged 21 years or older. I mean, there is beer and there is wine.
Right.
Okay. The festival promises to feature the best beers, wines, and the food the Midwest has to offer. You hungry?
Yes.
You going to be hungry on February 8th?
I think so.
Okay, well, remember, this week, speaking of hungry, we got to go to St. George's Donuts.
Oh, yes.
That's just, they're not going to know. We're going to come in stealth mode.
Yep.
Okay, they're not going to know that we're coming, but we're coming.
We are.
It was like Dave Portnoy into a pizza shop.
We're coming for you.
We're coming through, yeah. Okay.
Coming for you.
So they better
St.
have
George.
their A game on.
You
going
better
this
have
week.
it. You better have your A game on when we walk in.
Yeah, and you know what? I do want to say something. So we did a couple shows last week, and we had an outpouring of people
Yeah.
that sent emails. Some of them messaged us. I believe it was on Apple. Some of us, we had a couple messages on YouTube. Anyway, there was a ton of people
Yes.
that said, absolutely love your show. And we, from the bottom of our heart, we want to thank
We
you
want to
because
thank you all. Yeah.
this is fun for us. I mean,
It is. And I'm glad that we're back in the saddle doing this.
absolutely, because we're just normal working guys.
We are.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we work around here.
Yep.
We're just like them.
I still work 40
Absolutely.
hours plus.
40 plus. Yeah. I remember my first part-time job.
Oh.
So,
I wish it was part-time, but it's not.
no, I mean,
Oh,
as you get older, you wonder, like, do you remember the 70, 80-hour weeks that
Oh,
were
my
the
goodness.
norm
yeah.
when we were younger?
Yeah.
Well, we don't got that anymore.
No.
Okay. So everybody should consider themselves lucky.
Yes.
Like young kids today, I'm watching these blue collar kids and it warms my heart. Blue collar kids, and they're making $70,000, $80,000, $90,000 a year just by going out and doing their job. Isn't that awesome?
That is awesome. That's the American dream right there. Living
If
it
they,
up.
if they only knew
If they only knew.
the people that were breaking the ice
Yes.
for them to be able to live
Yeah.
happy and good for that.
It was
You know
us-
what I'm saying?
It was us 80-hour workers.
Damn right. Now, I'm going to say a quick phrase, and I want you to say who it came from.
Okay.
Thuffer and Thuckatath.
Oh, that's Sylvester the cat.
There you go. That was good. How about arriba, arriba, andale, andale?
And that's oh my goodness, it's on the tip of my tongue. What?
All
That's
right.
the wrong one.
Sorry, yes.
Wrong answer.
Speedy Gonzalez, man.
Yes, it was there.
I taught, Poonie can't.
I did. Oh man.
Uh-oh.
That's Porky Pig.
Tweety Bird.
Tweety Bird. Daggone, I get them mixed up.
You're despicable.
Oh, that's the hen. What's his name? Yep.
Daffy Duck. Okay,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
not
See,
you're not hitting them very good
I'm
here.
not, man. It's been,
That's all, folks.
oh, that's Bugs Bunny.
Now,
Merry Christmas.
Porky Pig.
I'm striking out, folks.
Oh, you
what
racking, fracking varmint.
Oh, Yosemite Sam.
Yeah, you got two. Great. That's awesome. Okay. And What's up, Doc?
Oh, that's Bugs Bunny.
That's okay. 3 out of 10. You did good. You know, here's what
333.
Okay, I love me some Looney Tunes. You?
I do. It's just been years since I've watched it.
Well, me too, because, you know, a lot of these people, a lot of these
down a lot of
characters,
the
they
old-
took down. Like,
Yeah.
when's the last time you saw Yosemite Sam?
A long time. And what's wrong with Yosemite Sam?
Nothing.
Nothing. Remember when you could see him on the back of a truck back in the 90s, you know, like through the mud flaps.
Right. You know, and here's what I'm saying. You know, a lot of people have this reason or that reason
Yes.
to either love or hate Donald Trump, okay?
Yep.
You want to know something? I'm so freaking happy because it's going to be normal to watch Looney Tunes again in
Yes.
America.
Yes.
Okay.
And not get canceled.
Yes, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah, how about the Dukes of Hazzard? I can't wait till them start flying down the TV highway again.
I'm not going to lie. That was one of the greatest family shows, and I don't care what anybody says. That was the greatest family show that I ever watched.
Well, Uncle Jesse would say so.
And I think so. And I think Bo and Luke and definitely Daisy.
Oh, Daisy. Really?
Had to put up with her.
Yeah, well... So, I pulled up Ranker, okay, and I wanted to go through the top 10 today.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe let's go through the top 5. We can do another top 5 on tomorrow's show. Okay. Now, should we start at 1 on Looney Tunes on who's the best, or should we start and work our way down to 1?
Let's work our way down the 1.
Okay, you want to work down from,
Yes.
What should we work them down from?
I don't know. Let's go from the top 10.
Let's go from 30.
30?
Let's go from 30 and go down 10 today, and then the top 5. We'll wait for a show to go top 5 Looney Tunes characters because they deserve it, man.
Yeah.
Okay, this is our childhood.
Right.
Number 30, Charlie Dog. Remember him? The scrappy, energetic, and fast-talking stray dog?
I think I forgot about that one.
Yeah, and he was always looking for a home. You remember that one?
Yeah.
Charlie Dog. Okay. Number 29, Sylvester Jr.
Yep.
Remember that?
Yep.
Okay. Here's one that I absolutely love because he was a tough guy.
Yeah.
Henry Hawk.
Yep.
Okay, you remember Henry Hawk?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I would actually wear a shirt with Henry Hawk.
Would you?
Yeah, I would. Wouldn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, like if Chuck Norris was to design a cartoon character, it'd be Henry Hawk.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say?
I would say so.
Yeah. Okay. Number 27, Witch Hazel.
Yeah.
She never did much talking.
No.
She was just a bad person.
Right.
She was the bad witch.
Yep.
Beaky Buzzard. Remember, he was the real dopey one, just kind of meh.
Yeah.
Gullible, dim-witted vulture with a characteristic overbite. This bumbling bird offers a markedly different perspective of the world of the Looney Tunes show. Yeah. Cecil Turtle.
Yeah.
I actually knew a rock band named Cecil Turtle when I was like 17, 18. And I'd drive my motorcycle down to these great big events up in Wisconsin. And in Wisconsin, I mean, you're talking like 5-6 barrels, a rock band with generators going, some tractors, a bunch of trucks, and a bunch of kids, right?
Yeah.
And the most favorite band in that whole area was named
Cecil Turtle.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, back in the day. 24, Goofy Gophers.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you do the next two.
Oh, it looks like Mark Anthony and Pussyfoot.
See, and I don't remember those ones.
I don't remember that one. Now I remember Penelope the Pussycat. She's next.
Okay.
At 22.
Well, I mean, Henry Hawk. I mean, still that's my favorite so far that we're talking about.
Oh yeah. We haven't hit my favorite yet.
No. Well, we're not. We're at 22. We've got 2 more to go just to get to 20. Oh, this has got to be your favorite.
Oh.
All right. I mean, is that your favorite? Michigan J Frog.
Poor guy.
Yeah. Well,
Michigan J Frog. Yeah, he was actually, that character was pretty funny.
Well, let me ask you something. If he would have been named Ohio J Frog,
It'd have been even funnier.
but would have you liked him then?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Oh yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Because
He'd been a funny, crazy nut. That's for sure.
well, sometimes I wonder. Sometimes I think you're Ohioist.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like anything that's not from Ohio, you're kind of.
I'm a cunning Ohioist. I know that.
Well, I mean, you get angry at some people, right?
Yeah. I do. I get angry.
But in a good way.
In a good way.
Yeah.
It's all good Number 20 is Barnyard Dog. I remember him.
Oh, yeah. No, he was in many different episodes
Yes,
with a
he
bunch of
was.
different people.
Yes.
But he was always, remember, he'd grab them, pick them up, and then dong.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'd really love is to have all of our like effects on this show.
Right.
I would like to have that as the Looney Tunes.
Right.
All those, because they were all greats, if you know what I'm saying.
They are. I loved the sounds and everything from that show. And I always, like I said, I always liked where they would paint a little cave off to the side, like you could go right through it and then run smack right into the wall. You gotta love it.
Freaking.
That's what I call slapstick comedy.
Well, it is what it is. We're at number 20.
Yes.
Okay, tomorrow we're going to talk a little bit more about some politics, the news of the day, more funny stories.
Oh, yeah.
And one of these days, St. George's Donuts. Be ready. We're going to sneak in like 007. You're not even going to know that we're there.
You got that right.
You're going to be like 007.
Oh, we know it.
Okay, I'm going to be more like...
just going to walk straight in, probably.
Well, just call me Mr. Wick.
Yeah.
Okay? You know what I'm saying? You got it? Okay. We love you guys.
We love you.
Yeah, it has been a great day.
Yes.
Oh, and here it is. Go to work, have some fun, make something great. 6 a.m. in the morning. Springfield, Branson, Ozark, Nixa, and everybody in between.
Everybody in between.
We love you guys.
Love you.
See you tomorrow morning.
See you Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, baby.